learn from, and build relationships with our killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we are honored to share what we've learned through our relationships with all of you today. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you'll enjoy Orca Encounter.
Tayo mo na. Pero, stand up. Stand up, Anjo. Tayo mo na lang siya. Oh my goodness.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Galing, no? Pasal sana na. Maganda niya mamaya eh. Tutungtong yung mga yan dyan. hands, MJ. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Hi everyone, this is Nalani, and that was our killer whale family showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and today we're excited to share their story with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like
Team Computer Ray
The top
is in the house.
the killer whale.
Right.
Killer whales
MJ.
are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the dive, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today we'll see our whales do behaviors together in unison. Synchronizing their movements and working as a team strengthens their social bonds and helps make them the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca, but they're more commonly known as killer whales. Our 5 whales all have their own names. Their names are Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Micaiah. Micaiah is our youngest whale at 9 years old, and our oldest is Micaiah and Nalani's mom, Katina. She's 43 years old. Katina is the matriarch or leader of our pod of whales.
Napkin?
Our whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. We teach them a variety of different things, including dental exams, opening up their mouth, even urinating in a cup. One of the first things that we teach our whales to do is called a flute present, where they present their tail flutes to the trainer. Let me explain what's happening right now with our killer whales. We have 5 killer whales all together. We just introduced them here in our beginning segment. Now, the way that we teach our animals is using a system that's called operant conditioning using positive reinforcement. It means that we reward things that we like and we like to see more of, and if things aren't going our way, then we will just ignore that behavior. So in this case, we just chose to take a brief pause in our show to let our whales get some socialness out of their systems. They are very social animals. I mentioned Katina is our matriarch. So that means that it is a female-led society. The girls are at the top, the boys are at the bottom. So we have Katina at the top, and then we have Trua. Even though he's our largest whale, he weighs almost 6,000 pounds. He is our least dominant animal. And we have all the other animals in between. Now we get to know our whales very well. We develop very strong relationships with them, and we get to know what each of them finds reinforcing. Now, of course, many of you would think that fish is going to be the most rewarding thing, but not necessarily the case. Each of the animals has different favorite things, whether it's a favorite toy, back rubs, belly rubs, ice cubes, even unflavored jello or gelatin can be very rewarding to our animals. We spend hours with our whales. We spend more time with these whales than we do with our own pets and families at home. So we get to know them on a very personal basis, and they get to know us too. So our relationships are all very different, and they are very, very strong relationships. That really aids in our training. Now, Shamu Sea here holds over 7 million gallons of salt water.
Oh my
It is
goodness.
very cold salt water, which you'll be finding out later on in our demonstration today. There we go. Okay, so now we have one of our male killer whales, Trua, and the rest of our pod over here. So we're talking about synchronized behavior. This really helps them to problem solve and work as a team. So we're going to focus again on those husbandry behaviors that we teach our whales. Remember, one of the first things that we teach the animals to do is called a flute present, where they present their tail flutes to the trainer. Not only does a flute present allow us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to veins which are very easily seen on the white underside of their tail flukes. Another important diagnostic to make sure that our animals are staying healthy is weighing our killer whales. We weigh them twice a month. We're able to do that by asking them to slide their body up and out of the water onto a killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. We're going to demonstrate that today with our two younger females, Milani and Malia. This is Malia on the left-hand side, Milani on the right-hand side. So we're going to start off with that fluke present I was talking about before. This is how we collect a blood sample. You can see these veins very easily on the white underside of their tail flukes that Joe is holding here. And the vets collect a blood sample at least once a month to make sure that the whales are staying healthy. You can see Joe's giving Milani and Malia a tail massage right now. They have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to build our relationships with our killer whales. All right, I want to talk a little bit about how we weigh the whales again. So we have that scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. The whales are taught to completely slide their body up and out of the water onto that killer whale size scale. Milani on the right-hand side, she weighs about 4,200 pounds. Malia on the left weighs about 4,400 pounds. They've got some growing left to do. We expect they'll probably both be in the 6,000 pound weight range by the time they're finished growing. There you go. So the portion of their body right now, from their dorsal fin to their tail flukes, is in the water. It's a very strong muscle called a peduncle, and it weighs several hundred pounds. So with that in the water, we wouldn't get an accurate weight. We were able to solve that problem by simply asking the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. Wow. And this way, we can make sure that our younger whales continue to grow and our adult whales maintain healthy bodies.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too.